So good morning students, and today we will discuss the another colligative property, and this is depression in freezing point. So today's colligative property is depression in freezing point. Now firstly, I would like to share that what is freezing point. The freezing point, this one is, freezing point is temperature. It is the temperature at which the solid state and the liquid state of any substance have same vapor pressure. Means वो टेम्परेचर जिस पर की किसी सब्सटेंस की और की वेपर स्टेट और लिक्विड स्टेट में वेपर प्रेशर सेम हो, that one is called freezing point of that substance or liquid. Means suppose to explain this concept we will plot a graph between the vapor pressure and temperature. Okay? Now, suppose this is the curve which is plotted in between the vapor pressure and temperature for solid state. So this one is the vapor pressure curve for solid. Is it clear? Now, at any temperature, this one is the vapor pressure of pure solvent. Okay? Now, you know the vapor pressure is proportional to the temperature. So, as you will decrease the temperature, vapor pressure will also be decreased. So, with decreasing temperature, the vapor pressure will decrease continuously, and the time will come when the vapor pressure of this liquid, if it is solvent, so the vapor pressure of this solvent becomes equal to the vapor pressure of its solid state. So at the temperature at this point is called freezing point of solvent. And this curve is called vapor pressure curve for pure solvent. Is it clear? As you know, the vapor pressure of the solution containing non-volatile solute remains lesser than the vapor pressure of pure solvent. This one is for pure solvent. Is it clear? So it means for solution at any temperature, the vapor pressure will be lesser than the vapor pressure of pure solvent. Let at any temperature the vapor pressure is this much. And now, as the temperature will be reduced, the vapor pressure will also be reduced. And the time will come. This curve is forward, this is for solution, and the time will come when the vapor pressure of the solution becomes equal to the vapor pressure of its solid state. So the temperature corresponding to this point at which the vapor pressure of solution and vapor becomes equal to the vapor pressure of solid state, this one will be called freezing point of the solution. Is it clear? And this curve is known as vapor pressure curve for solution. Now see here this graph. In this graph, it is clear that the vapor pressure of solution is lesser than the vapor pressure of solvent, and this is the difference between the freezing points of the solvent and solution. And this difference is equal to the freezing point of pure solvent minus freezing point of solution. And the difference is denoted by delta TF. And this difference in freezing point is called what? Depression in freezing point. Is it clear? Now, we will discuss that why the depression in freezing point is a colligative property. You know that the colligative property depends only over the number of particles or number of moles of the solute. It does not depend over the nature of the solute. See, from different experimental findings, it was found that this depression in freezing point, it relates with the molality of the solution. How it relates? It is proportional to the molality of the solution. It means when we will remove this sign, you will get a constant, and you will get a proportional constant Kf into molality. Is it clear? See, this expression confirms that the depression in freezing point depends over molality. Molality means number of moles of the solute dissolved in per kg of solvent. Means depression in freezing point depends only over the number of the particles, number of moles of the solute. It does not depend over the nature of the solute, and that's why it is a colligative property. Here, this Kf is a constant and is called molar depression constant, or is also known as cryoscopic constant. Is it clear? And the value of this molar depression constant or cryoscopic constant, this only depends over the nature of only solvent. Okay? It does not, it depends over the nature of the solvent. Okay? Now, the numerical value of this Kf, you may calculate as Kf equals to m r Tf naught square over enthalpy of fusion into 1000. So using this expression, one can calculate the value of Kf, molar depression constant. Here m is the molecular mass of pure solvent. Here the Tf naught is the freezing point. It is the freezing point of pure solvent. This one is enthalpy, molar enthalpy of fusion. For solvent. See, is it clear? Here, this R is a gas constant, and the value of R depends. If the enthalpy of fusion is given in joule, so the numerical value of R will be 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. On the other hand, if this enthalpy of fusion is given in joule, it is 2 calories per degree per mole. Okay, we can determine the value of Kf using this formula. So Kf equals to R Tf naught square over enthalpy of fusion. Okay, or you can say the heat of fusion, latent heat of fusion of solvent per gram of solvent into 1000. So using this expression you can calculate. Here this is latent heat of fusion per gram of solvent. Is it clear? Okay. Now, how to determine the Kf? So these are the two formulas by which one can determine the value of the Kf. Moreover, what should be the definition of the Kf? So see this formula. So in this formula, if the molality of the solution is taken 1, so delta Tf will be equal to the Kf. It means the molar depression constant is equal to the depression in freezing point if the molality of the solution is unity. Is it clear? So in this way we can define the molar depression constant, and we can moreover, with the help of this depression in freezing point, one can calculate the molecular mass. See here, now you know that delta Tf is equal to Kf into molality. Now in place of molality we will place its formula. So molality is equal to W into 1000 over molecular mass into mass of solvent in grams. So using this formula, one can determine the molecular mass of the solute also. Here, small w denotes the mass of solute. Small m denotes the molecular mass of the solute. Capital W denotes the mass of the solvent. It is in gram. Then only we are placing here 1000. Is it clear? So this is all about the depression in freezing point. Now we'll solve numericals over this depression in freezing point. So the numerical is the two aqueous solutions containing respectively 7.5 gram of urea, molecular mass 60, and 42.75 gram of substance X in 100 gram of water. freezes at same temperature. So calculate the molecular mass of X. It means here we are having two solutions. One is solution of urea, another one is solution of, there are two solutions, solution 1 and solution 2. Solution 1 is of urea. Here the mass of urea is 7.5 grams, and in solution 2 the mass of X, it is how much? 42.75 grams. And these two solutions are separately dissolved in 100 gram of water. Means in each case the mass of the solvent is 100 gram. Is it clear? 100 gram of water freezes at same temperature. See here, as both the solutions freezes at same temperature, it means this indicates जो depression in freezing point in both the cases is same, because solvent is also same. So it means this indicates that the delta TF value for both the solution is same. So here the conclusion is delta TF is same for both solutions. Is it clear? Now, the molecular mass of urea is given to you, while the molecular mass of this unknown compound X is to determine. Is it clear? Okay. See, we know that the delta TF, depression in freezing point, is equal to Kf into W into 1000 over molecular mass of solute into capital W in grams. This is the formula. See, you know the Kf is molar depression constant, and the value of molar depression constant depends over the nature of solvent, and in both the cases solvent is water, means solvent is same. तो जो value of Kf होगी for both solutions will be also same. Is it clear? Okay. So it means for this urea solution, you can write that the delta TF equals to Kf, okay, into W. In place of W, we write 7.5 into 1000 over M, molecular mass 60 into capital W, it is 100. This is your equation number 1. For another solution X, delta TF will be equal to Kf into W. W is how much? 42.75 into 1000 over small m, molecular mass of solute, into 1000. This is your equation number 2. As depression in constant will be same for both the solutions. It means these two values should be same. It means Kf into 7.5 into 1000 over 60 into 100 will be equal to Kf into 42.75 into 1000 over M into 100. Sorry, here 100. M into 100. Mass of solvent is 100. Okay. Now we have to calculate the M. M will be equal to It is 60 into 100 into Kf into 42.75 into 1000 over Kf into 7.5 into 1000 into 100. Now calculate this one. Kf will cancel, 1000 will get cancelled, 100 will get cancelled. If you will complete this calculation, so the answer you will get, it will be 342. So your answer will be, the molecular mass of the solute X will be 342 gram per mole. Is it clear?